We're here in the suburbs, searching for one of the most bewildering creatures on the internet, and that has plagued the gaming community for years. They're foul creatures that feast on Doritos and Mountain Dew and thrive from harassing other members of the gaming community. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for the Alpha Geek. We're here in Mrs. Jones' house, where she claims an Alpha Geek has been living in her basement for about 15 years. Now, we all know that an Alpha Geek's ideal living environment is somewhere secluded and dark. While Alpha Geeks are not social creatures, they prefer to socialize through the internet, and specifically, through gaming chat rooms. Let's go down to the basement and check them out. Be careful now. Alpha Geeks aren't the most athletic creatures on the web, but they'll certainly give you an earful on why your opinion is completely false. Now, we need to be quiet. If we're too loud, then he might... I'm just kidding. That was a bit of an exaggeration. On a more serious note, this video is to educate you on the various toxic characters that exist within the gaming community. We'll focus on 3 types that are fairly common within the community. Racist gamers.
I'm not starting my self. You stupid. This stupid injustice. Oh.
Sexist gamers.
Shut up, goddamn. You're such a bimbo, dude. You're only good for sex.
And white knights.
3, 2, 1.
I'm a white knight, and I'm proud of it. I always ask for consent when I'm down with it. Slash feminism on the subreddit. Tight pillow white, you know why.
Racist gamers are so common in the community that they might as well be the face of it. Some YouTube gamers have even gained a reputation for their racist commentary and tasteless racial jokes. It happens so much that at this point, other gamers have become desensitized to it. There's no way to stop racism from happening in the community, as it lives on in real life as well. People are just more likely to spat out these racist words because they're safely hidden behind a computer screen where no one knows what they look like. The biggest issue with racism in the gaming community is its negative impact on the younger gamers. You'll hear little 12-year-olds throwing racial slurs around so casually without even knowing half of what they're saying. It also doesn't help that some YouTube gamers condone this type of behavior by shouting it out in their gameplay videos. And of course, younger impressionable fans are going to think this type of behavior is okay, and they'll try to imitate them. It's just one big swirling, inescapable vortex of hatred. Another really common personality in the gaming community is sexist. If a girl comes into the chat room, some guys will jump on her and start criticizing her KDA. They'll harass her and tell her to get back in the kitchen, or something along those lines. If you even type gaming sexism into the YouTube search bar, there's more than 100,000 videos talking about or documenting sexism. And after watching them, a lot of them are pretty accurate. Except for this one. This one's Suede. Another issue that no one really talks about is the girl-on-girl hate that sometimes happens. One girl would feel as if another girl is trying to get attention from the guys and think they're ruining the gamer girl image or stealing the attention away from them. This term is apparently called Queen Bee Syndrome, and it means when a girl wants to be the only female in a male-dominant group. Because some guys believe that girls want their attention and play games solely to pick up guys, white knights also exist in the community. White knights are guys that try so hard to swoon a girl that they don't even let them speak on their own behalf. White knight syndrome is an actual thing, and it's not just another internet meme. According to an article called White Knight Commonalities, from their experiences, they're able to empathize with others, but this isn't always necessarily a good thing. It can sometimes use this ability to manipulate others. And traumatized from their previous emotional neglect, white knights have certain expectations from their damsels in distress. After saving their damsels in distress, they feel entitled to a relationship. But even when they get rejected politely, they still get angry and lash out on their damsels in distress. And more often than not, when they get angry, they resort to using sexist insults. Well, there you have it. Those are 3 major toxic personalities that exist within the gaming community. Now, I know not everybody in the community acts like this. This is just some of the common toxic ones that I see. So, yeah. That's it. Goodbye.